For this video, I just want to give some thoughts on a video I saw. A big documentary, though only a few things.
About Feed Me Oil. And for this special occasion, I want to make an update to this channel. In case if I'm not allowed to use bubbles because of copyright, I decided to change my channel profile to make the pipe from Feed Me Oil become anthropomorphic. In fact, here is my new channel avatar coming up. So, what do you think? If you've seen my last two videos, you probably know what the pipe from Feed Me Oil was gonna look like with this anthropomorphic design. I worked hard with the design to make him less freaky as possible. I do request Gamey Stuff to not use this character in his videos since this is my character. But with that said, let's continue on with the video.
Sure, I won't use your character. Not even a single pixel of him will ever appear in my channel. I don't really get why you don't want me to use it though. If I had made up a character that you wanted to use in a video, then I wouldn't mind.
Now, one thing you might have also noticed is that the music is longer and it doesn't really sound the same, but it is. That's because I found the higher quality versions of the music from Feed Me Oil thanks to Logic Pro. It's the latest technology, and so I can be able to achieve the music to perfection. Oh wait, what?
Uh-oh.
What's this?
This comment is saying how I usually prefer low quality things.
You asked for it.
This is kind of funny.
There, now it's in lower quality. Are you happy about that?
I actually kind of like it this way. That doesn't mean I think it should be this way though.
You say you prefer everything to be in lower quality and not make it sound like perfection?
Well, maybe not everything. I still think there's some things where high quality stuff belongs at. I don't dislike high quality things. It's just that low quality things feel special to me. High quality to me feels kind of like a boring normal. Low quality just feels like it has more personality. I just feel like people shouldn't be so worried about perfection because perfection isn't a trait that humans actually have. Low quality just feels like it's more real and more human. Usually if you see an AI generated human face, then it looks too perfect and it looks weird and stuff. People's faces aren't 100% perfect, and that's a good thing because it shows that people aren't perfect and that's okay. I don't just prefer low quality audio, though also low quality video. Though not too low quality. I still want quality good enough to be able to tell what's going on. An example of what would be too low quality would be something that sounds like this. I like low quality audio to sound something like this. And this is how low quality I like videos to be. High quality is perfectly alright to me. Though just low quality stuff makes me feel something more.
Well, I hate to say this, but not everyone likes low quality music and sound effects. I've heard that some people actually dislike it that way because it sounds unprofessional.
I know that most people prefer high quality stuff and dislike low quality stuff, which is okay. Though I would encourage everyone to be able to appreciate low quality stuff a little more. Because worrying about being perfect makes life harder. Also worrying about only listening to high quality things or watching high quality things. How great do you think you are to think that you deserve to only listen to the highest quality of things? Just humble yourself and accept low quality wherever you find it.
Anyways, let's cut to the chase and change everything back to higher quality.
Now I'm going to jump to a different part of the video.
However, a month after Feed Me Oil became delisted off the App Store, I was even more saddened. Feed Me Oil disappeared off my purchases. Now I knew that even though I saved the IPA files, Feed Me Oil would be gone. I was so worried about the day when I tried to play Feed Me Oil and all it said was the app was no longer available on the App Store. I was so worried I became mentally unstable and couldn't connect to society.
You are mentally unstable? I get feeling upset if a game you like goes away. Though if it makes you mentally unstable, then that's concerning. I'm kind of worried. I'm starting to think that maybe you care too much. I lost my favorite version of Red Ball. I was quite upset, though I didn't get mentally unstable. For your own good, I recommend trying to get less attached on this game. If there's anything that if you lost then it would ruin your life, then it would be best to try to get less attached to that thing, because nothing lasts forever. Even if this game does end up getting popular again, then in 1,000 years it'll probably be forgotten. So you gotta prepare for the inevitable. And I'm saying all this because I don't want you to get mentally unstable, so I'm just trying to help.
The saddening thing about it was that there were only 3 out of 8 billion people living in the entire world who talked about female disappearing off the App Store. Me, Dindinaf, and Gamey Stuff. Actually, I had no idea Gamey Stuff would actually talk about female disappearing from the App Store, considering that at that point, in his review of my Explain Them All ports video, he wasn't really going to be interested in playing both female or contre-jeu since he had never played these games before and that he doesn't really have any interest in them.
It wouldn't be very thoughtful if I decide to not help out just because I'm not interested in playing those games. Though I might become interested in playing them at some point. Maybe if I can ever get a chance to download those games.
However, this sad time wouldn't last forever. On August 25th, 2025, around 1 o'clock a.m. my time, I checked Alexander Illen's page for no particular reason, and suddenly both Female and Female 2 were back on the App Store. Even when making this video, I still worry about what will happen to Female if I don't say anything to Alexander Illen yet. Those 2 months were terrible and I don't want them to happen again.
Now on to the last part of the video that I wanted to talk about.
Also, I want to give a special shout out to Gamey Stuff for referencing my favorite Angry Birds character twice in his videos.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to sneak him in there, wondering if you would ever notice. I'm glad you found them. As you know, I also used him in some of my thumbnails. I'll probably sneak him in another video whenever you least expect it.
But also for caring most about the Female series, even though he isn't really interested yet and hasn't ever played it before. Gamey Stuff will at one point do Female, and I can't wait to see it happen.
Yeah, I'll try my best to upload a video of me playing this game at some point. I just don't know whenever I'll get a computer, and I don't know whenever I'll have enough knowledge to be able to work the side loading thing. If I figure out how to do side loading, then I'll record myself playing other games too. Like my favorite version of Red Ball 2, which has been lost for a very long time, and some other lost Red Ball games.
And Gamey Stuff, if you're watching this video, I feel like this is the appropriate thumbnail to use in case if it actually happens.
Are you sure you want me to use this thumbnail? It has your character in it, which you told me not to use. If you're sure, then I will use this thumbnail, and I definitely won't forget.
Finally, you've also noticed that this video barely contains any grammatical errors. Well, that's because for this special occasion, I actually did make a script for this video. And yes, I have it right here.
Now I want to say some extra things. I want to talk about what I think about the video, and also I want to talk about what I think about the music from that game that he was talking about. I like the video, at least the parts that had talking. The walkthrough parts I don't care to watch, though I think it's okay that it's in there. I think the editing is good and funny, though I'm not sure how friendly some of those jokes were intended to be. And for the music, I've come to like it. Since he used that music in the video I reviewed of his before about Red Ball, it kind of gives me good memories, though 2 of those songs sound kind of familiar. I'll show you what those 2 songs remind me of.
However, this does mean we're not going to be talking about Red Ball for mobile. Ever wonder why?
Okay. Tomato for dinner.
They did in the Flash version, and to be honest, it feels like a more perfected version of the game. Though I gotta admit, the background doesn't really move at all.
On the other hand, if she did send me a Valentine, I've got to look!
That's what I think of when I hear those songs. That's all the things I felt like I wanted to say about the video. So this is it. Goodbye.